If your life feels like it's drowning you, listen to how Yunus escaped the darkest place a human has ever survived. Before the darkness, Yunus was a prophet, calling his people to the truth. But the pressure, the frustration, the constant rejection became so heavy that he walked away before Allah instructed him to. Not out of arrogance at all, but out of exhaustion, out of a heart that felt too tired to continue. He boarded a ship, hoping for distance, for relief, for space to breathe. But the moment he left the shore, a violent storm surrounded them. Waves rose like mountains, crashing down, and the sailors realized something, or someone on board, was the cause of this calamity. So they drew lots to see who would be cast into the sea. The lot fell on Yunus. Once, twice, 3 times. By then he knew it. The storm wasn't random. This moment was written. He allowed himself to be thrown into the black water, and before he could even struggle, Allah sent a whale, not to kill him, but to hold him, to take him into a darkness deeper than anything a human had survived. Inside that whale, the world above him disappeared. No horizon, no light, no sound, nothing to see. Just layers of darkness. The dark of the night, the dark of the ocean, the dark of the whale's belly. This wasn't loneliness at all. It was isolation in its purest form. And that's where the twist happens here. Because Yunus didn't call out for rescue. Can you believe this? He didn't ask for escape. He didn't say, "Why me?" Instead, he said, "There is no God but you. I was one of the wrongdoers." He owned his moment. He owned his mistake, and Allah says that if he had not glorified him in those moments, he would have stayed in that darkness until the day of judgment. It wasn't the whale that released him. It wasn't the ocean that lifted him. It wasn't the sailors who saved him. It was his own surrender. Allah commanded the whale to bring him back to shore and release him gently onto the sand. Where the sun would have burned him had Allah not grown a vine above him to shade him and heal him as he recovered. He walked into the ocean broken. He walked out rebuilt. That's the real lesson. Sometimes Allah puts you in a darkness no one else can reach, because that's the only place you'll finally hear yourself. Sometimes the place that feels like punishment is actually the place Allah wants to purify you. Sometimes being swallowed is how you're saved. The darkness might not be the end of your story. It might be the chapter where Allah starts rewriting you. Does that make sense now?